Hello everyone, I am Namita Jain. So today we will be doing a questions of trees in data structure. This question was asked in GATE exams in 2007. So आप सभी मुझे फॉलो कर सकते हैं अनअकैडमी पर फॉलो करने के लिए unacademy.com/@jainamita. This is my Telegram channel, this is my email address, this is my YouTube channel and this is my Facebook page for the latest updates and the notifications. So in the examinations of NET, normally the questions are being asked of trees. It can be binary tree, it can be binary search tree, it can be AVL trees or it can be any other trees. So this question was asked in GATE CSE 2007 and such questions are always being asked in the examinations, whether it is a NET examination or it is any state level examination. So let's try to do this question. The question is the maximum number of binary trees that can be formed with 3 unlabeled nodes. We have to always remember in mind that here it is written as unlabeled nodes. Okay, so we will be doing this question by the help of unlabeled node as well as we will be doing this question by the help of the labeled nodes also. Okay, so for example, let us consider that if I am taking one node. Here it is asked about 3 nodes. Suppose if I am taking one node. So by the help of one nodes, how many trees can be formed? I can make how many trees by the help of one node? Only one root will be there. Okay. By the help of one node, only one root can be there. So nothing other than that. No other option we have with the help of one node. Okay. Suppose if we are taking 2 nodes. Then how many trees can be formed? So I can make like this. By the help of 2 nodes, we can make these 2 trees. These 2 particular trees can be drawn. With the help of 3 nodes, how many trees can be drawn? So with the help of 3 nodes, you can see this can be there. Then this can be there. So this is basically left skewed. Okay. Then this can be there. It is simply said to be as your right skewed. Okay, and then one can be like this and another can be like this. So the question is the maximum number of binary trees which can be formed with 3 unlabeled nodes. तो यहाँ पे देखो हमने लिए हैं 3 unlabeled nodes. So how many trees I can form? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So total 5 trees can be formed. So the correct answer is 5. Okay. So this is all right. But if we'll be having 10 unlabeled nodes or 20 unlabeled nodes, then it is really very difficult to find the answer. Means if I am drawing the particulars and if I want to get the answer, it is somewhat difficult. So for this we must know what is the formula. So let's see what can be the formula for this. So regarding the formula, I can say that this is the formula. The formula is it is 2NCN upon n plus 1. And I think you all know how to solve this. Okay, so 2 into 3, we can say it is 6, combination of 3 upon 3 plus 1. So I can write like this 6C3 upon 4. Okay, and 6C3 can be written as 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. And this again 4 is there, so multiplied by 4. Okay, let's cancel it out and again we are getting the same answer as 5. So this is the same answer. So I have shown you this thing by the help of diagram also, like by the help of these diagrams also we can find it out that there are 5 trees which can be formed with 3 unlabeled nodes, and by the help of this formula also you can find it out. So this formula is very important because if we have another number like here we are having 3 nodes only, suppose if we are having 10 nodes, 20 nodes or 30 nodes, then it is very much beneficial to know this formula. Okay, so now let's do this question with the help of labeled nodes also. So we can say that number of binary trees which are possible with 3 unlabeled nodes is how many? It is 5. Now let's see for the labeled nodes. Let's go for the labeled nodes. So when we are taking the labeled nodes, it is like this for the labeled nodes. Labeled nodes means where the labeling is being done. Okay, so every tree can basically be represented as n factorial trees. So if I am taking like this, suppose it is A, this is B, this is C. This is what? This is the unlabeled nodes. These are the these are the labeled nodes. Okay, so how many trees can be formed? So see, one combination can be A, B and C with 3 nodes. Another combination can be B, A and C with 3 nodes. Another combination can be C, A and B from 3 nodes. Okay, what other combinations can be there? A, C and B. This can be another combination. Then B, C and A. This can be another combination. Then C, B and A. It can be another combination. Okay. So therefore, in case of like I can say labeled nodes, every structure is capable of generating n factorial trees. So n factorial trees can be generated by the help of this. So what is n factorial? Here n is equal to 3. Here n is equal to 3. So n factorial is equal to 3 factorial, and 3 factorial is equal to 3 into 2 is equal to 6. So we are getting 6 trees over here, right? So I can say that if every structure is capable of getting n factorial trees, then in the case of labeled nodes, how many binary trees are possible? So how many binary trees are possible? It is this. Okay, it is 2ncn upon n plus 1 multiplied by n factorial. Earlier it was 2ncn upon n plus 1. So always remember this. This is the formula for finding out the labeled nodes, for finding out the binary trees possible with the labeled nodes. Okay, so let's solve this. It is 2 into 3 C3 upon 3 plus 1 is 4 multiplied by 3 factorial. So it is 6C3 upon 4 multiplied by 3 factorial. And it was like earlier we have calculated 5 into 3 into 2. So it is 15 to the 30. So total 30 can be there with the labeled nodes, and with the help of unlabeled nodes it can be 5. So with the help of labeled nodes I can say number of binary trees which are possible with these nodes is how many? It can be 30. Okay, so simply we can calculate it in this manner. So as per this question, the question was asked as the maximum number of binary trees which can be formed with 3 unlabeled nodes. So unlabeled ke liye the answer is 5. So if it is with the labeled nodes, so you all know how we can calculate it. So we can calculate it in this particular manner. Okay, so I think it is clear to all of you, and this question was asked in GATE 2007, and such similar questions are always being asked in the examinations. Okay, so we'll be doing other questions also in our next video, and I'll be completing the overall syllabus of your data structures in my upcoming videos. Okay, so thanks for watching the video and thanks for being with me. अगर आपको मेरे videos अच्छे लग रहे हैं तो please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.